It had been 4 years, 4 months, and 29 days since the last time Ricky Fowler won the tournament. But this weekend, he finally got off that schneid.
Later in the top of the 7th, the Reindeer Rosarena up, blasts it to left field. He says, "Listen, Linda, I got the pow pow." His 7th of the season extends the Rays' lead to 9-3.
Of course, it's San Antonio's legendary breakfast tacos. We do have the best. Lionel Messi is arguably the greatest soccer player in the history of the game. He just recently signed with Inter Miami of the MLS. So that means he's the best player in the history of the game. And playing in the USA. The Space Game is a celebration of all the contributions that the University of Central Florida has made to NASA, the United States Space Force, and the U.S. space program in general. But for players and fans alike, it's a very fun atmosphere that's, well, out of this world.
The very first time a number 8 seed knocked off a number 1 seed in the NBA playoffs was 1994. I was in 8th grade and at a girl's birthday party for the first time ever. It was there my friends and I would sit and watch as the Denver Nuggets knocked off the Seattle Supersonics, and we were stunned. Fast forward to 2023, and I now have gray hairs in my beard, and my wife would never let me go to any party of any kind. The number 8 Heat have the number 1 Bucks on the ropes in the East. In Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, both teams lost their main star. The Heat lost Tyler Hero, the Bucks lost Giannis. Luckily for the Bucks, though, they've had Giannis back, so they should easily be able to handle the Heat, right? To Game 5 we go. Jimmy Butler getting set for one of the biggest games of his career. We're going to fast forward to the 4th. The ball getting moved around, gets out to big Kevin Love, who hits it from 3, bringing the Heat within 6. 2 minutes to go now. Game tied. Giannis takes it to the hole and 1, giving the Bucks the lead. Giannis would finish the night with 38. But the day would belong to Jimmy Butler. 2 seconds to go. Inbound pass, and Butler hits the most amazing shot you will see this postseason to tie the game up for the Heat and send us to overtime. NOT, Heat up by 1. Jimmy Butler hits the jumper and then channels his inner MJ. 6 seconds to go. The Bucks down by 2. Grayson Allen would take the ball to the hole and put up the desperation layup. The shot would miss, and the Heat win 128-126. The 6th 8 seed in history to defeat a number 1 seed. The world of professional wrestling lost a great one on Tuesday. Jamin Pugh, better known as Jay Briscoe, was killed when, according to Delaware State Police, another truck veered into the opposite lane of Laurel Road in Delaware, striking Pugh's truck head-on. Pugh and his real-life brother Mark became professional wrestlers at the age of 17, as their debut fell between their birth dates, forming what some called the best tag team today, the Briscoe Brothers. Together, they are 13-time Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, and Jay has held the Ring of Honor World Championship twice. An outpouring of condolences and sadness came as the owner of Ring of Honor, Tony Khan, made the news official. Wrestlers from today and yesterday were grief-stricken by the tragic news of the passing of this intimidating yet lovable family man.
They were great in the ring. I mean, they just had a different look about them. Of course, they were brothers, and I love those guys.
You're such a good father, man, and such a good husband, and you were such a good mentor and friend, and I'm really going to miss you, man.
To add to the tragedy, Pugh was driving his 2 young teenage daughters to cheerleading practice at the time of the accident. Both daughters survived the accident, but not without severe injuries. They are both still in the hospital undergoing procedures to help heal those injuries. Pugh was 38. He was just a few days short of being 39. For Full Sail Live, I'm Adam Fernandez.